Gaming, I'm Mel number one playing some Madden, and it's our Panther franchise. Let's get into it, guys. We're gonna check out our depth chart because that keeps getting messed up every time. We decided to start Haynes King this time. Taylor Green played okay, but we'd like better play from him. So we're gonna expect Haynes King to step it up and play this game. Maybe we might mix into both of them. Never know. Chase Young will start. Princely's gonna start. Of course, the big three is gonna start here. Trevor Wallace, Devin Lloyd. I decided to switch Willie and Greg Newsom up. Wheatley's gonna play over Morig, just because I feel like he's playing a lot better. Lathan Ransom's gonna start at top as well. Ryan Fitzgerald and San Martin as a kicker and punter. Long snapper, of course, the 18-year veteran. We're gonna put John Mechie back there as well, because I feel like he needs some more playing time. And we're gonna put slot receiver is going to go to Brazil. Right and left. Next score is going to play it's going to be our rotator. Nose tackle is going to be Desmond Watson. Just because he's 4'15", so kind of need that, in the middle. The stopgap is what we call it. Of course, we're another weekly recap. We lost.
This is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. Some big games to get to. We go.
But yeah, as that said, let's get into our first game. First play the full game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field.
Let's get in the ball first. Let's go. Obviously, we like to pick the ball, but this time we'll be getting the ball first. Nice return from John Mechie.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And that's how you get started and open up the game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish a line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room.
And he stopped in his tracks, give him a yard up to the 42.
Some good running from Jonathan Brooks.
A week ago, 6 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some
Also, that's not a good run from Jonathan Brooks there. We'd like to get more yards out of that.
Third down and 8. Looking to throw. King. And they find the open.
Nice catch from Jalen Coker.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now.
Good throw from Haynes King.
2-yard line. Up the middle with Brooks here.
Good job on Brooks.
He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Panthers have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
Let's go 1st down, Jonathan Brooks.
I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And he'll get 7 yards from the 7.
Mike Washington is right front there.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. They'll run right here with Brooks. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. King. Oh, he had him. He was open.
Bit of an overthrow there.
It's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
King now throwing on 4th down.
Touchdown, Xavier Leggett.
Xavier Leggett, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
So far, still Haynes King's favorite receiver.
With 6 points. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And I saw they had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my
So
team
Lathan Ransom.
and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on Sanders. That's to the sideline and incomplete. When you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it's the pressure.
Princely, you made me a...
Panther sack. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Now it's Horn.
Jimmy Horn Jr. with the return.
But they get 9 back on the return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. On 1st, here's Washington. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter #2. As they get it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go Xavier Leggett.
Red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. King. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
We got to catch that.
Maybe some alligator arms see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Here's Coker bringing it in left side. And able to break one tackle.
A field goal is not a bad idea here, but I want to go for it. So.
Nice little gain. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They like to go on 4th and 11. They'll roll him out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First to go play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, King.
Touchdown, Chris Brazell.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
Come on, Shador, throw us the ball.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw now, here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 55
I don't know why I did that.
yards. And the Browns
I was trying to use it.
back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Now King throwing to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the
Try to get Chris Brazell the ball there. What a route. Let's go, Chris Brazell.
Inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Completed the line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Round 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Set
off.
now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Breaks through the contact. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Heading out
Jerry
to
Jeudy
Cleveland
looks like he's having a good season.
set to take over here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they're looking up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to move the ball down on the scoreboard, to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
31 yards. And the Browns first down.
Throwing, Sanders. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Will Lee.
From the gun, it's Shador. Under pressure.
Good, Trevin Wallace.
Down. Sack back at the 38. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fano. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
17-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets us to the other side.
Go, Chris Brazil.
Across the 45 before going out.
A nice catch and run.
Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. 2nd and 10.
First down, let's go. I thought that was a catch too, but I didn't know if it's on sound.
I gotta say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
See a better throw in that.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. This is Coker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Mike Washington.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Our offense is really moving with Haynes King, and I think this will probably keep him in.
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys
What a hit.
set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
What a catch from Denzel Boss.
Sanders to throw. And incomplete
Go.
on the deep ball.
Surprised they didn't call PI on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, Sanders. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
Good job, Derek Brown.
There's another failure right there on third down.
On for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
No good. Let's go.
He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
To throw is King. A final shot before break. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hansen
with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right,
Brandon, thanks much.
Our
trip around the league starts now. We begin in Orchard Park, the second home game, first day game for the Bills at New Highmark Stadium as they host the LA Chargers.
And
this is the Pro Bowler from a season ago, Justin Herbert. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdowns.
Dang.
The Chargers are looking like they're putting this one to bed.
28-0.
28-0, the halftime score. From there, let's check in on the Bengals and Steelers up at the Steel City.
And
this is Jamar Chase.
On Jalen Ramsey.
So many of these, a one-pass option. They go for the pass, and it was the right
17-6 in Bengals.
That's a 61-yard touchdown.
As you guys know, on our game, it's 29-10. Of course, we're winning.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll go down.
Chop his leg. That's how you can make a tackle.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here.
There you go, wipe his legs out.
Fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Sanders. Oh, you saw that.
J.C. Horn, let's go.
J.C. Horn.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll take this ahead.
Good run from Jonathan Brooks.
Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And this runs up
Another 4-yard run, let's go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Washington on 3rd and short. The try. And he gets this one inside the 15.
A good run from Mike Washington.
Shy of the 10. 54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
And the Panther first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a run up the middle of Washington. And he'll be run.
There's a 1st down from us.
Goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Stop short of the goal line. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw. King. Now, quick throw that are going to be batted away and incomplete.
Damian Lewis got injured.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. King off the play fake. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Back at the 3-yard line.
Here's King throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot complete.
Jalen Casey did not catch that. Dang it. I mean, I was really hoping for that one.
Play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
Just because he hasn't scored a touchdown yet.
Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now Sanders.
Touchdown, Derek Brown. What an interception.
Flung back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That is crazy.
Sideline, Charles. This defense
And we missed it, of course.
seemed to be a step in front of them and not giving them a
Yo,
chance
Derek
to
Brown.
implement any of those
The kicker was shocked. That's why we missed the check.
Pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
A tip from Trevor Wallace. A catch by Derek Brown.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Thrown out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Pass caught, right side, Fannin. Look at the big man run. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Browns 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 56 yards. Back to throw. King. Coker with a grab outright. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. On his Fitzgerald now.
Oh, what's he make?
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Panthers.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
Yes, finally Jalen Coker got in the end zone. It's always looking for this game.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Oh, wow.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Chase Young with the first sack. The Panther season too.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here in 2nd and 15.
Yes.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in the proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Right back to Washington. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll buy some time right. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%.
Another Browns 1st down.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
tackles back at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Sanders from the gun on third down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Washington now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say, we were that close to achieving our goal.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps.
500 yards or 200 yards and 5 touchdown day. It's pretty good, but it's okay. I don't really see any deals that we should go after right now, but I mean, there's some good offers. Joe Mixon would be a bad option. Other than you, anywhere you have tight end or running backs, I need that. I don't need that. I mean, Cole Kmet would be our best option, I guess. Check out the stats real quick. Yeah, Jonathan Brooks is having a good season. Same with Mike Washington. Leggett still having a great season. Brazil had a good game. Coker had a good game. Scored a touchdown there. Haynes King is still doing pretty well. So, I mean, this is his team until he loses it, I guess.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. That's
where the offense will get going for the first time in this one.
9 touchdowns in the season so far.
Ready to get to work on offense for the first time.
Jonathan Brooks is back to play. Hopefully he can stay healthy for this game.
Their rookie quarterback.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers in one hand just
there you
to
go.
show how many touchdowns.
Keep bouncing off tacklers there.
This week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Go Jonathan Brooks. Keep going. 2 for 14. 7 yards each. Let's run.
Again, it is Brooks.
Go Brooks. Go Brooks.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down
Taylor Moton's injured.
to the 35-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Now the rookie out of Arkansas, here is Mike Washington. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Kylie Williams is there on the stop. They face second down, 8 yards to go. Now this time they'll look to throw.
There you go. That's how we do it, Leggett. Hold on to that ball.
They're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off?
Offense? That's crazy. They're calling that on me for some reason.
Throwing now from the gun. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. Play is stopped for
Damian Lewis is injured again. He should just set out.
Panther on the field. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Touchdown, Jalen Coker.
What a job on the scramble. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second TD catch of the season.
Panthers 7, Lions nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this is not going
Oh, that was a terrible kick.
near the
Gotta be.
landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead.
Let's try not to 40. The 50, I'm not sure.
To start at the
They're only a
40-yard
big
line.
land.
Offense rolling right along in this drive. Another 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Goff. That's going to be incomplete.
Nice job from Mobley.
The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Laporta in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's a short one. Caught by
Chase Young, let's go. 4th and inches.
very close to the 1st down, but high ball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36.
Chase Young's injured. So next score is going to be
There to stop. Here's Goff.
Let's go Wheatley. Another pass breakup. Chase Young is back.
And it'll bring up third down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one on target to Williams.
Go Willie.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Detroit. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll get about 2.
Good Jalen Phillips. Nice tackle. Take him out by the leg.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, and they need 7.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. This is caught for 2. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Go defense.
One more time. They try
Go Desmond Watson.
and yet again, his defense giving him nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Contact as he delivered it there. The pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. And he'll be taken down right at the...
A good return from Trevor Etienne.
Offense heading back out for the Panthers. And their coordinator is Brad Idzik. His guys have a first-half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be corralled right down
Yeah, I heard
the
you.
scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
They'll
20.
go once more with Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll run it right here with Brooks.
You know, it's easy to sit up here.
4th and inches. We have to get
They've been
something.
efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball,
Oh, he hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. A throw on the move is caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the field. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 of that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass.
My brother's trying to call me. I'm not answering.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
Great.
They got him. Eden Hutchinson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lions going back to work, and you get a look at their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. Drew was the offensive coordinator in Arizona the last 3 seasons before moving on to Detroit to take the OC job. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Goff to throw. He's hit as he throws. He throws to the...
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now it's Horn. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. This offense heading back out on the field gives us a chance, Greg, to look at what's coming up tonight and tomorrow. First on Sunday night. Been a while since we've seen a Sunday nighter in your home neck of the woods, Charlotte. The Panthers hosting the Lions, 8:20 Eastern. Then on Monday night, another game with some NFC South early importance as the Falcons and Saints meet in the Superdome. The pass intended for Xavier.
That was a terrible throw from us.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Chris Jenkins. They're on the tackle. 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Laporta, a gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this won't go for much, maybe. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
The pressure from the line defense is crazy right now.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Brooks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop the throw. Looking for a home run ball deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
When that ball left the quarterback's hand, you could see everybody in the stadium stand up, and for good reason. 50-50 jump ball downfield. There's no telling who's going to come down with it. Neither guy does, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Gotta catch that, look good.
Contacted her just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball goes free.
We gotta lock in or we gotta lose this.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice runs for 8 on that one. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to take a shot downfield.
Go Brazil. Oh, he drops it.
Incomplete. They had to take that. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Forced out wide.
That's it. You got it. Go again. Go again. Go. Touchdown. Xavier. There you go. Give us the ball. Give us the ball. Let's go. We got the ball. We're locked in, Chet.
Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Loading up, launching downfield. And this will be incomplete.
For Chris Brazel, incomplete. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Tommy Tremble, let's go.
Back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's first down. They'll run here, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage.
Let's go. Cole Perry got to catch that.
Coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
What a route from Brazil. Did not get him the rock.
Here we go. Here down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right.
Let's go, Brazil. Touchdown, Brazil. I'll wait. Just run the ball out. We win.
Inside, it's Brooks. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Another try with Brooks. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Here now, 3rd and 5. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up 4th down. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's incomplete. Derek Hall. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Off to throw on 1st down. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted.
GG's, chat. Oh, my. What a game. So it was a sweat fest.
Here's Brooks. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind.
So it was a sweat fest.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. One final play.
Touchdown, Xavier. The weekend.
6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And with an open date on the schedule.
Give an upgraded point to Mike Washington. Let's go. David Leggett got an upgrade. Jalen Coker did as well. Now it's our bye week, so of course we're gonna skip that as well. And then we're gonna look at our the draft coming up. Yep. Mock draft one is up. Of course, we're not going to be picking a receiver because Gary got good ones there. Tight end is not out of the out of everything yet. Of course, quarterback is not out of reach either. Elite speed. I was looking for this earlier. Elite speed, elite accelerate. I'll start from the top. Elite acceleration, elite speed, elite strength, elite throw power. So I mean, I don't know. Brenton Davis might be our quarterback, starting him next season. Of course, there's other ones we can look at, but I need to look for is elite speed because that's how I run my offenses. Receiver, of course, is out of. Yeah, we're not gonna look for a receiver unless there's like a can't miss product, I guess. Offensive line is always a need, so you can never have too many offensive linemen. Corner is very good right now, but let's look for another one. We got some contracts here. Mike Jack, we don't really need him back. At least offer him a deal. And if he doesn't take it, it's not like it's the worst, I guess, outcome. John Mechie, we can bring back. Desmond Watson, I do want to bring him back. Guess I don't know how to do that. Not yet. It's all new to me, so. I mean, yeah, that's basically it then. Free agents, which always check that. What?
What you doing?
Playing some Madden.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. You wanna say hello to the live?
Hello, people.
Yeah, there's like 30 million people watching.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm just joking.
Coming to you from South
I'm just joking.
Close to 70,000
I'd be a millionaire.
packing Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh my.
The home of the Eagles.
Chat, that would be a dream.
Puerto Rico, along with
If we can find 30,000 to watch me, I'd be insane. To play a game, I'd be ecstatic.
And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will play one of the game from right there.
Damn. Okay.
Say what you need.
Off play action. He'll send
Oh.
right away. They're coming after
Got picked up and sat down.
to him. Sack on the opening
Ooh, I heard.
of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll tuck it. Oh, right at the outset. He lost.
I don't know why Chris Brazil keeps coming out.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath.
That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. Picked off by Reed Woolen. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And I think this defense, even though you take a look, Mike, and they're a top 5 unit overall, I think they kind of had the idea that they were going to be tested this week in the passing game and had a good week of practice, anticipated what it was. They have made life difficult for quarterbacks all season long, and not only to come away with the interception, but they take it back for the touchdown.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin big. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. Right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passing. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Hit as he throws that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go, and it's Green. Oh, the rush gets home, and down he goes. And a decision to go for it.
Starting out this game, we're doing terrible. Very terrible. You know, pick 6 on the first drive and turnovers on downs. Hopefully we can regroup and
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks.
love you.
And he'll take this to about
Yeah, hopefully we can regroup and
Jordan Davis, the man
get back into this game.
brings it to an end.
Just because doing terrible. Yes, I do love him.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Jalen Toku.
To the outside and
That's fine.
complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it is Brooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving left.
Tommy Tremble first down.
Tommy Tremble. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They are
First down, Jonathan Brooks.
on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Arkansas. Here is Mike Washington. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. This is caught at 2. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Campbell in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He'll look to throw.
Touchdown, Chris Brazil. Let's go.
Chris Brazel. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out wide. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's hard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, out to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man. That's Brazel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Into rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. On the run to the right. He'll throw that quarter of the end zone.
Gotta catch that, Jalen.
To the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll look to throw yet again. Plus, to his right. Off he goes. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out wide, it's Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive.
Nice catch from Xavier Leggett.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. See what they have for second and 10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Achan. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Forced to his right.
Bro, what the frick?
Far out in front, and it's incomplete. Second and 10. He'll air it out deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He's got his man, and Brazel's got him. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Operating from out of the gun. It's Green. He'll go up top with this one. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Carolina.
To the air once more is Green. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
To the air again is Green. In the middle, he locates Brazel.
Gotta kind of use his frame there. I thought I was talking football.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT.
That's no good.
And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it.
Let's go defense. Lock in.
On play action, he'll set up the throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. one, and it's bursts as we begin the fourth quarter. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Rolling right. This one handed away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go, Taylor. Go, Taylor Green.
Out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Green. That one to the end
All the
zone.
freaking penalty. Holy.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Play fake. Now Green. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. That one too far out in front.
We got to go for it. We don't really have to, but I prefer to go for it.
They want more here on fourth and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's not going to work. The defense. With a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4.
It's now second and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
That's Goddard in motion. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's taken on this side of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
And we got to try to score before the 2-minute warning.
This is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much is the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. When you start taking the ball away at the
It's not a good start.
Today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up, and when it gets to that, and as an offense, you're in trouble.
Here's Green on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Green gonna throw again. Moving to his right. He's gonna keep it himself. And he's gonna be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short.
Gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up.
To gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. From the gun, it's Green. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect.
All right, we're kicking the field goal. Just because we missed that on
So
last.
a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one online. And
Let's
it is
go.
good. And they are indeed.
We gotta play some good defense.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll run the counter with Barkley. He's got room.
Let him score, let him score.
20, 15, and he will score. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Saquon going to try to run it in.
Good stop.
Was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So, here are the Panthers down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. Nolan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Now on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep.
That's it, Brazil. Gotta catch it. We're right down, gotta catch it. Ball goes to us,
He's going to look downfield once again.
Terrible throw.
That is incomplete.
Last play of the game.
They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Panthers making their way back out. Probably check out what they've got coming up on the schedule the next few weeks. They're home for the Bucks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Nice throw by the rookie from Arkansas. And that's a first down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.
Running backs are doing very well. Haynes King is doing good. Taylor Green's doing good. Receivers are doing very well. Brazil and Leggett. Got in a little bit of Koku. Jordan Tyson is the leading receiver, so he's a rookie. He might win Rookie of the Year. Last game, that's what's going to do it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Alongside
off.
Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one.
31-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Second and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin.
JC1, let's go. JC, let's go.
Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way.
Would have picked from JC, but I don't know if our offense is going to be able to do anything.
Very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach
Again, John
this
Mechie's out there
into today's
instead of
game will take.
Brazil.
Last week is over. I'm going to remain.
Slot receiver. Brazil.
Put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That one taken in right side by Lee Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Now 4th down and 1.
They'll go. Here's Green. Escaping to his left. And he's in.
Touchdown, Taylor Green.
What a start. Taylor Green. Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Whoa! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Austin brought in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is upended. What an awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Offense rolling right along with this drive. Another 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneers
Have a shot. Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's Irvin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers.
It's Cotton in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This one on target to Godwin. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll run with Irving. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple. And
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
throwing is Mayfield.
Good, Jalen Phillips.
And he'll go down. They got him. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board.
Mike, check. We gotta hit the ball, not jump over him.
Firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. And he's
Get Jonathan Brooks. 25-yard run.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down.
Again, it is Brooks. Down the sideline, past the 40.
Good job from Brooks.
Out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Now the former Razorback, it is Mike Washington Jr. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks.
Let's go, Jonathan Brooks. Not a good run.
So 3rd down.
Got hit big.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now, faking the give. That one complete to Leggett.
Let's go, Xavier Leggett.
Pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains.
Can't keep getting away with these pass interferences.
2nd and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
And they will get the play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Once to his right. They're holding at the
Touchdown, Xavier Leggett.
He's in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown. Panthers. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
Panthers 14. Buccaneers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Sunday number 7 of the NFL season in full flow. It continues tonight with 2 recent Super Bowl teams. The teams that go with banners are all reigning champions. Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a beauty. And Monday night delivers as well the traditional rivalry of the Cowboys making their annual visit to
There you go, take him out right away.
to take on the Eagles.
Right in, bro. Take him out for game.
They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Gets this one into
Go,
the hands
JC.
of his receiver Godwin. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Baker to throw.
Chase Young.
And he goes down. Chase Young. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. We'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Offense heading back out for the Panthers, and their coordinator is Brad Idzik. He is as intense and as focused as they come. All eyes on what's to come in this next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 2nd and long coming up. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, we see pretty often around the league, Mike, guys of
Let's
his
go.
caliber, it almost feels like they get away with a little bit more than maybe the average defender, but not this time. I think the officials were right on it, and that's a clear-cut PI.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the rookie out of Tennessee, Chris Brazel. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
They'll look to throw.
Can I catch that? Xavier Leggett.
Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
third down and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Chase
Third
McLaughlin.
quarter is set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is A-Chan. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. He'll let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Certain receivers just have a knack for these contested catches, these 50-50 balls. They can time their jump and high point the ball and typically come down with it. In this case, really nice job by the defender. He's all over him, and he's not able to make the play.
Vita Vea just ran right through us.
The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Brings up third down.
Offensive line need to do a better job of blocking.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9.
That's hot.
He'll drop to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. One falls incomplete.
Yes.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty
Almost
good
done with
about
my
the
Madden.
position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's
Beautiful.
brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll take a shot down the field. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the ball over on down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one pinballs around, but it is
Still Greg Newsom
incomplete.
with a pass breakup.
3rd and 6. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he looks to be a
Still
bit
away from
short of the
Ransom.
line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
What?
Here's Dixon's punt on the way. Taken in at the 8. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. This is complete, left side, that's Brazel. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We'll go once more with Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run it here with Brooks. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Just trying to get Jonathan Brooks 100 yards.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. It'll be a pickup.
There's his 100 yards on the day.
For a Panther 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
What?
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on.
That was just a terrible play from my part. So just kick the field goal. Yep.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down.
JC! JC, let's go! Put that seatbelt on.
It's going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop.
So, Xavier Eliget.
And he's got it. Xavier Eliget, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. He's got a man down the field.
As they say that, give up a touchdown. It's crazy.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
They may have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's McConkey now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return is Achan. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks with 100 yards.
And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It is all been on display throughout. Moving right down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Another try with Brooks. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete.
Gotta have a better ball than that.
For it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down is Mayfield. This one grabbed by Austin.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a 3 tight end look as they have his first and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On the handoff, it's Irvin. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
38-yard line.
He flies
Will Lee, you gotta make a tackle. Gotta lock back, dude. Just because we're
for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Achan. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Let's go, Jonathan Brooks.
The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And we'll take you back through some of the highlights. And plenty of room to run, and he has taken advantage of it. Already over 100 yards in this one. He got it early, he got it often, and the defense hasn't gotten much of him. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 31.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
On a handoff, Brooks. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Buccaneers 8-yard line.
We're going to take us down to 2.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll go with him again.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll run with Brooks. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. They'll try it now.
There you go. That's fun. We just got to get a stop here. Tackle them in bounds.
They'll drop the throw.
There you go.
And not liking anything downfield, they'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
All right, that's game.
Pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
I thought it was going to be game, but we still got 10 seconds.
10 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? Here we go. One final play.
JC, let's go.
The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Let's go. Another win for us.
Over. It's a win for the Panthers.
Want to do some trade offers? Christian Watson, I thought be a good pickup. Yeah, again, none of these offers really suit what I'm looking for. Maybe we can make a deal on ourselves. Not expecting that to go through. Okay. Alright, good. Gotta check out the prospects for the draft. I'm gonna look for some offensive linemen and find it. Elite speed, great to good strength with this defensive tackle. Might be a pickup. You know, if we could obviously get him.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you more.
Impossible.
Oh, really?
Yep. Alright, that's gonna do it, chat. Thanks for everyone tuning in.
After signing his new contract, one of the league's
We'll be
best
live
pass
later
rushers will be
on
getting after a quarterback in the
Fortnite.
same
So
uniform
again, if everyone
for
wants
years to
to
come.
stay tuned because yeah, we'll be back. Alright, see you guys.